Hola.
La fiesta de la cosecha. The party of the harvest.
Hello, hello. We are walking around here in Mexico. How are you? Bienvenido. Brenda says hi, Nick and Neo. Leo Bardo says hi. Hello, hello, y'all. Taking you for a walk to see what it looks like down here.
We're not supposed to show people the base. They'll think we're living in luxury down here.
Yeah, we definitely don't live down here, but this is where we go to Spanish school.
And this is where I'll be working.
Yeah.
And where she'll be working at least part of the time.
Yeah. Should we walk through the prayer area?
I don't care.
We've never had a chance to stay the night there, so.
We should do this.
Yeah. And then this is the house where the founders, they live, but other people live in there as well.
Yeah, they also have classrooms and things inside of there. This is a multi-purpose building.
Yeah.
The founder actually lives up there with his, it's the two, husband and wife. Good grief, I can't even talk at the moment. Look how high the beach is again.
Goodness. Right over here is the prayer area.
The buildings are for spiritual healing and deliverance.
Yep.
Hola.
Hola.
Oh good, it's still
Oh, yeah, we can walk across.
It's still tiny.
Yeah. Yay. All right. Awesome.
This is a little river that's flowing through here.
Yeah.
Before Hurricane Eric, this was 15 or 20 feet deep. And then the hurricane came in, completely filled it in. And it was just a perfect angle from here down to the water.
Mm-hmm.
In a matter of days, the ocean built back up the big ridge out there. And once it fixed itself, the river started coming back this way again instead of straight through to the ocean. It's just amazing the amount of power it takes for this to build and rebuild and fix itself.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Beach Life.
Are you walking across?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk across.
I mean,
He's in shoes.
somebody put rocks in the water.
Oh, are there rocks over there? Oh, kind of. We're trying to figure out a way to cross so we can go over to the ocean. Oh, you saw our video on the hurricane? Yeah, that was crazy. We're so glad it did not hit here, but sure did. I mean, a little bit of it. Oh my goodness.
We took a direct hit, but we
Yeah.
didn't have any damage.
Yeah, that's true. We did take a hit, but no damage. But it did fix up the beach for us, which was amazing. So
I think I should take the shoes off.
I didn't expect this to be so wide right here, but guess he's gonna find more rocks. Is he gonna make it or is he not? He doesn't want to take his shoes off.
Actually, I don't mind the shoes. I don't want to take my socks off.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and cross.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I have my sandals on, so I'm just gonna cross. Oh, it feels nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, that feels nice. I'm gonna have sand all over my sandals. I don't care though. All right, let's get over there to the beach part. So beach life, the classes are coming really well. Yeah, I do Duolingo as well on the side, but I really feel like doing it this way it's quick. So like I've learned so much, but I need time to really let it sink into my brain. But they're coming along all right. We have about 4.5 weeks left, and then we'll have learned everything that we need to know to be able to speak it. Then we have to really practice. We won't be fluent anytime soon though. So one of our teachers is actually teaching people online, and she's always looking for more people to teach online. So, ooh, look at that. Beautiful. I guess we could have crossed down there.
There's water flowing there, too.
Wow, that's beautiful. We are actually living in Mexico now. So we are, we will be going back and forth every 6 months. So you find that you have to translate in your head first. Yeah, we do. We have to translate first in our heads, but we were told recently by someone younger than us to not do it that way, to just learn it like as if we were kids and learning a language. So learn it like you don't know any other language.
I do find that the more I learn, the more I use it, the more I write it, the more the words just pop into my head.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm trying to come up with, so, which is nice. I'm looking forward to when that happens all the time, but
Yeah,
that's still a ways up.
definitely. Okay, so share the info of my friend that's teaching. Yeah, I can definitely put it on there. Like, actually, you can email me. Our email should be, I think, in our some of our videos, in the script or whatever thing. So then you can email us, and I can get you set up with her. Like, I can pass on your information to her and stuff. So she charges $15 an hour, US dollars. So Hey, Janice. I think I would have to write everything down before it would sink in my head. Yes, exactly. I have to do that a lot. Like, they'll ask us to write us or to come up with a sentence and stuff, and I have to write it first before I can actually say it. So, can you guys hear us okay? Nick wet himself. The ocean wet him. How's it feel? Warm? I don't like it when the ocean feels warm. Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear. Nick does not fish. No, he doesn't fish.
That's what I was talking about the other day. I wish you could get the fishing gear so I can go fishing. I haven't been for a while.
Yeah, he has talked about it now. So, Janice thought it was funny that you wet yourself.
I hope the water gets you too.
Okay, so if you see over here, we have mountains and then we have the ocean. The best of both worlds. Woo! Okay, now I'm wet. Oh my gosh. All right. Look. I am wet now. I didn't think it would do that. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, would love to live near the coast there to go fishing, but would probably prefer to live in Mexico City. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There, huh? No, I'm reading a comment. Yeah. So there is some kind of undertow here, for sure. You just gotta be careful when you go out there and swim.
Go in the rough looking areas.
Go in the rough looking areas. There's a boat out there.
Yeah, when it looks smoother in one spot than the others, then you get a rip tide.
And now my shorts are wet and dripping.
I just hope getting my legs wet didn't wash off all the bug spray.
Oh,
I'll be itchy by the time we get home.
that's true.
We have little sand fleas here that they call no-see-ums or whatever, and
Yeah.
you can't see them, but you can sure feel them. They'll make you itch.
Yeah, that's true. We made sure to put bug spray on before we came out, but yeah. So Beach Life says, my brother and wife were in Cabo 3 weeks ago. He loved it, wanted to move right then and there. Oh, I understand that. So after you finish Spanish classes, what are your plans? So I figured his wife, not yours. So after Spanish class, Nick is going to start teaching the automotive program. They are starting that here, and it's for the Bible class students so that they can learn a different trade. And that'll start in September, and I will be teaching English. So I've been asked to teach English in the school at the church in a town that's 20 minutes from here. But also I've been asked to teach English. Yeah. I think I said Spanish earlier, huh? Teach English here as well, so.
And she really started with some English lessons for one of our teachers today.
Yeah.
Who wants to learn better English, so she came over to learn some English.
Yeah. So, should we walk down that way? Check it out over there?
What is on the beach down
Huh?
What's on the beach down
It looks like a log or something. Okay, so this view here, there's just a home here where some missionaries live. That's the guest house. And then that's the house where the founders live. So, thanks, Janice.
If you look at the roof on the guest house and the roof on the, I don't want to call it the founder's house.
The White House.
People are going to think that it's a giant house, and it's not.
Yeah.
They only have a couple of rooms in their house. The rest of that building is for workers around the base to stay, and I think there's some classrooms in there. Anyway, the roofing on both of those were damaged in the hurricane.
Yeah.
That was really the only thing, other than a tree and some tree limbs. That's really the only thing that was damaged on the base. The drainage, the drains that are supposed to drain the base backwards, they got damaged a little bit, and they've been working on those too.
Yeah.
The rain that we've had since then, we've had rain, or we've had flooding in the base.
Okay, so beach life, no, don't have to have a special visa. We to be here.
Well, we will.
Yeah. We will get one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's really cool. And then let's see, Janice, how far are you from Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah. There where the sand is smaller.
Yeah. I'm not sure how far we are from there. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Not sure how far we are from there. It's a ways, like we are about 45 minutes from Puerto Escondido, if that helps any. Yeah, Nick likes football. That's why he's wearing a Chiefs shirt. That's his favorite team. So, anyhow, along with the Spanish school, we also go on mission trips, like clinic trips and stuff. And we go to different villages and help with the clinic trips. So it's like a pop-up clinic, and they do different things. So do a check-in, which would include the checking the blood pressure, their weight, things like that. And then they let the nurses know if they have any health issues going on. And so they go over all that. They get medications if they need. There's a dentist there, and we've watched the dentist pull teeth that are needing to be pulled right there. So it's a really cool thing. I learned Mexico has many unique sports, like indoor baseball. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Not heard of that.
Yeah, that's new to me for indoor baseball. So where we are, there's really not a lot of sports. There's a lot of soccer, which is football. So
And the kids on the base like to play volleyball quite a bit.
Yeah, the kids like to play volleyball. Yep.
It's just big tree stump. Watch this.
Yeah. But we figured we'd come live to just have a pop-up live and see who all would show up. So, because we haven't been able to put a lot of videos out right now since we've been so busy. There's a lot of puppies up there.
A lot of puppies. Holy cow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puppies.
We started moving the boats back out here.
Yep.
We haven't been out here for a couple of weeks since the hurricane.
These boats are the fishermen's boats. They come out every morning. They go fishing to sell fish during the day. So, oh, it's Mara. It's all our puppies. Come here. Hi. Hi there. Hi. Are you going for a walk? Hola, Mara. Hola. Yeah, I know. I know. We'll try to do more lives. I need to try to figure out what all to do on here that people will enjoy. So, but yeah, we'll definitely try to do more lives and even a sit down live or something. What?
Where's the river flowing to?
I don't know.
There was water flowing down there.
Yeah, down there. I have no idea. So.
It has to be leaving somehow, but must not be flowing.
Man, my pants are so wet. My shorts are.
Should have learned from your husband.
I know.
But you didn't.
So yeah, so any suggestions or anything for videos or lives, I'd be happy to
Check it out. It's a
hear.
vertebrae.
A vertebrae?
Hopefully it's not a human vertebrae.
That's hilarious. Vivian says, I love Mexico. I go every year in January for the fiestas. My dad is from Zacatecas. Awesome. Zacatecas. Wish I lived in Mexico. Well, you can always move here. Yeah. That's cool. From Zacatecas. Do we know anybody from Zacatecas?
I don't know. I think that one's one that's not pronounced like
Oh, you think it's pronounced differently?
I think that one actually has a Z sound,
Oh, does it?
but I'm not 100% certain.
Okay, Vivian, am I saying it right? Is it Zacatecas or Zacatecas? How is it?
We just learned it as Americans all these years because we know the Z has an S sound.
Yeah.
The water down here is gross.
Yeah, it is. Who all's over there? Anybody we know? Sitting over there? It looks like there's a white person over there in a red outfit.
Oh, I didn't see that. The walking family's in the way.
She said the first way I said it. So, Zacatecas.
With the S sound.
Yeah. Hola. Hola. Thank you, Vivian.
Oh, I think that's Laura Lynn.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Which makes sense.
probably was
It's
hanging
Laura
out with,
Lynn's
yeah,
family,
with
or it's
Mara's.
Mara's family.
Gotcha.
Laura Lynn basically lives with them.
Yeah. Yep. Really pretty out here. And we love it whenever it's the close to sunset. It just makes it even more beautiful. He has a tripod for his phone right there.
Yep. Should have brought it with us.
I know. Those of you just coming in, let us know where you're watching from. We are just walking around out here in Mexico. We're in the state of Oaxaca. And watching from California, awesome. Oh, the sand feels nice, like soft, very soft. Huh. Yeah, so we are living down here now. We are working on getting our temporary residency, and yeah, we're finishing up our Spanish school. We have 4.5 weeks left of Spanish school. Then we're going to be getting, well, we've been kind of getting out there, but we're going to be practicing a lot more of our speaking. So we just have to let all that we learned be absorbed into our brains. If you're not subscribed to our channel, feel free to subscribe. We were in the States for about 4 months just recently, so we're getting back into the groove of making more videos. And then also on the live, the way I have it set up, do you like it that way, or do I need to turn it? I'm not going to turn it because then it'll look weird probably. I don't know. But I need to figure out how the live is with my phone. Vivian says, I really want tacos from Mexico. Mexico. Come on down, get some tacos. So since you live in California, do you go down to Tijuana? Tijuana. There we go. I used to live in California when I was little. We lived there for 5 years, and we would go down to Tijuana a lot, Baja California, and we'd go to Caliente and watch the horse races. All right, so we're gonna come back over here to come back to the base. Oh, you don't? Oh, you're scared to get lost? Do you have any friends or anything that could go with you? I mean, I think if you cross the border and you just take a taxi, of course, you know, they drive crazy, but take a taxi, they can get you wherever you need to. Do you know Spanish at all? That would be a little difficult if, you know, I mean, I still struggle. I know Spanish, but I don't speak it well. How's your eating going, being on carnivore? I would think it would be hard down there. Actually, Janice, it's going really well. I'm actually very thankful that I can stay on it. We go to the carniceria and we by tasajo, which is thin steak, and we cut it up and cook it. So then I have that, and then I also get beef suet, which is the beef fat, and I'll cut that up and cook it up. And so then I'll mix it all together, and I take that for my lunch every day. There's also ground beef here, molado, I think that's right. So we get some of that. There is actually bacon, but it's not like the American bacon, but we'll get the bacon, and then we get chuleta. Is that how you say it? Chuleta, which is the ham steaks. They have those here, so it's really easy to stay on it. So
Chuleta actually translates to chopped.
oh, chopped. So chopped ham steak.
Yeah, it's chopped ham.
Yeah, gotcha.
But they just call it chuleta.
Gotcha. So as far as avocado, for right now, I am sticking with just meat and water and salt at the moment. I want my body to heal, and I'm actually, in 2 days, will be 3 months on carnivore. So my body is healing, but I'm gonna say probably after the first of the year, I could probably go ahead and have avocado and stuff. I mean, I can, but I'm choosing not to right now.
I'm more ketovore.
Yeah, Nick is more ketovore, so he is having apples while eating meat.
And I've also had some onions and cheese.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit more in mine. But
Yeah.
I've lost over 20 pounds in 3 weeks. I guess it's 3 weeks today that we've been here.
Yeah.
I've lost.
Feels longer than that.
Well, I guess it's been 3.5 since we left Kansas.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I've lost 20 pounds in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
20 pounds now.
Janice says, wow, that's great. Vivian says, have you been there where you are for the fiestas? Yeah. We
They love their fireworks.
Yes. At first, it was a whole like culture shock for us, really, and we just didn't know to expect that at all. I think if we would have known to expect it, we would have been more like, okay, that's going on, I don't know. But we had to get used to it. And it's pretty cool. I love it. We have been here. We were here for 6 months before we went back to the States for 4 months. And we are so adjusted here that now we're like, why are there no fireworks going on? Where's the fiestas going on? There's nothing going on right now. So, Emil, I have been here for an event. You've been here? That's awesome. Here at Roca Blanca? Like, what are we looking at?
Your phone.
Oh. Hi, Joan. How are you? So, Emil Josue for an event for, what's that called? Convocacion. That would be out here if that's the case. That's where that event would have been. This year it was in April. We were not here for it. We will be here for it next year. How are you, Joan? Are you still doing some diamond art? I love diamond art. So for water here, for drinking water, we come right here. A lot of people here on the base will come right here. This is where you get your drinking water. And as you can see, like right there, that's the drinking water. So
People can drop off their garaphones, the jugs that the water comes in. People drop off the garaphones with money and their names on them, and he will put out new ones with their names on them.
Yeah. So, Joan, you're still doing diamond art and journals. Awesome. Doing good and blessed. I'm so glad. Glad to hear that. We're doing good. We're doing good.
There's trouble walking towards us.
Yeah, we're coming up on one of our fans, one of our YouTube fans.
Yeah, we're live. Live on YouTube right now.
I talked to a few fans.
You're live on YouTube right now. Yeah.
I'm famous nowadays. I don't know what to say like this. I usually have so much to say.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
All 7 of the people watching are really excited to see you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, when are we doing swoop again?
Well, I figured Thursday might be good. What do you think? Thursday?
Thursday would be good.
Yeah. Will that work?
Set it up. Yeah, maybe we'll get,
Okay. They're getting ready to leave. They're going to leave on Saturday we're taking them to the airport on Saturday. So they have a lot to go on.
That's why we can't do a Friday night or Saturday, because we're going to be gone most of the day. Saturday,
Yeah.
and we have to be up early
Exactly.
Friday, Saturday.
going to the big city.
Yeah. Huactuco.
Well, Tuco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going a lot
We're going to
further.
drive past Puerto Escondido.
Visiting passport now.
Huactuco.
A whole new world.
Yeah, there is. You're going to have to check it out.
Guatemala is past
Yeah.
Puerto.
Guatemala?
Yeah, which we're going to drive
Are there
to.
other places out there besides Cacalote? I thought Mexico was Cacalote.
All right.
Puerto.
We'll be driving to Guatemala in August. So, all right. Adios.
Bye, YouTube.
Okay, Vivian, is it really hot over there right now? Not at the moment, but we will say that, hola, it was hot the last few days. I mean, it was just hot and muggy and we could barely stand it.
Well, we need to get up here to the clearing and show people why it's cooling off right now.
Yeah. So it rained last night, so it cooled it down a little bit. So that's kind of nice. Joan said hi to your fan. That's funny. Okay, so real quick, like, I don't know if Emil, I think. I don't know if you're still on, but here's what the event is. Convocación. That's what it was. All right. So what was, I just got distracted. What was I saying?
You said something about Paul.
Oh yeah, that's it. So Paul and his family, his wife, they have 3 kids, and they always watched our YouTube videos, and they're from Washington, California. I mean, they lived in both those places, but
They're West Coasters.
yeah, they always watched our YouTube channel and everything, and they put it up on their big screen TV or whatever, and the kids just enjoyed watching the channel. And so they were telling the kids, we're going to go down there. We're going to go where they are, and you're going to be able to meet them. And we were back in the States whenever they came down, and the kids were so bummed because they're like, we want to meet Nick and Neo. And they couldn't because we weren't here. But then we showed up and we went over there to meet them, and they were filming, and I was filming too. It will be getting on one of our videos, but they were filming, and they're like, okay, our kids are like your biggest fans. And they were so excited to meet us. It was,
Well, they were excited to
just
meet
so cool.
Neosha. They came in and gave her a big hug, and
yeah.
I just stood there and watched.
Yeah, they were so excited. They're such good kids.
I don't know, that little one's mischievous. You can see it all over her face. What's that?
I don't know. Still learning the live stuff with my phone. We usually do the lives on the laptop, but We wanted to actually take y'all out for a walk.
And now that our phone signal
So.
works here, it's
Yeah.
doable. Before,
Yeah.
we didn't have any signal. So.
Yeah, we did. There was no signal at all for any phones. We left for Christmas. We came back, and all of a sudden, our phones worked all over. I was like, that's nice.
We went from no signal at all to LTE.
Yep.
That would be a beautiful sunset if the clouds weren't in the way.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Y'all are just gonna have to use your imagination.
The bugs are terrible. The bugs like to try to go in your mouth, in your nose, in your eyes, in your ears.
The gnats this time of year are terrible.
Yeah.
I think as soon as rainy season's over, I'll be happy again. I think the gnats will go away. But
I don't know. It'll be hot.
The rainy season brings the nice cool air.
Yep. Man. What's going on over here? I hear a lot of noise. Is that Rubens?
I think it's on this side.
Oh, it is. What are they doing over here? I think there might be a little party, maybe a fiesta. I have no idea what they're doing here.
Well, if we just go stand outside and watch, they might invite us, because that's what they do around here. Oh, they're grilling.
Oh.
Definitely want to be a part of that
Nice.
party.
Yeah, it is definitely gorgeous here, Joan.
That's the only reason we're still going, is so we can get a picture of the mountain.
Yeah, we're going ahead and walking up this way so you can see the mountains a little more, better, whatever.
It's a slightly longer way home.
The bugs in the mouth and the nose and eyes remind me when I used to go on motorbike rides. Oh my gosh, yes. So we now have bicycles because our friends John and Trish, they finished up Spanish school while we were back in the States, and they left their bicycles for us. So I learned very quickly to wear my glasses while I'm riding on the bicycle, because the other day, well, actually I was walking the other day. I wasn't even on the bicycle. I wear my glasses everywhere now, seems like, because a bug flew right into my eye, and it hurt. Yep. So.
Oh, there's Joel.
Hey, there's Joel. Hola.
Hey, I get to be in the next video.
Yeah,
Actually, this one's live.
This is live.
Hey, everyone.
So you gonna, yeah.
Here we are in Cockalote land, and about to head to the beach.
Oh,
Sunset
we just got done there.
is right about now, and you know, I'm gonna get to see some
Gonna
amazing
go play with
people.
the gators?
Yeah.
Go play with the gators.
Or the crocodiles?
The cocodrillos.
See.
Oh, yeah. Did you
Right.
see some cocodrillos?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, yeah.
Now
Anyway, yeah, heading down to catch the last little bit of this light,
Yeah.
and they're over here building a house.
Huh? Let's
know?
check that
There
out.
you go, new house going up.
Yeah.
Real estate's hot here in Cockalote land. As you can see behind you, brand new place. Brand new place.
We don't want
Yep.
people moving here. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Quiet. Actually, that's cartel. You don't want to do that. Yeah.
It might be.
It's a good thing we're not on TikTok, because I don't think you can say that on TikTok.
Yeah, we all need to blow a little steam off after all this Spanish lessons.
I know.
Information.
For sure. Our
Anyway.
brains are overloaded.
Just a little bit, little subjunctive action.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, you subjuncted today in a normal
He
conversation,
did.
talking with one of the guys on the base.
That's great.
Yeah. I was like, hey, this is gonna have to be subjunctive, and I made it there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'd say it was talking, it was not talking. My brain doesn't work that fast. I was typing.
Yeah, man. Perfect. Well,
All right.
we'll get up to the river one of these days soon. Just rain, so there'll be a
Yeah.
little bit of fresh water in the river.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. Let it settle down
Well-
and get clear.
On that side of there's water flowing in over there,
Yeah.
but there's none flowing out over there.
Yeah, it seeps through the sand and goes out.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not enough water.
That's kind of at all, though, having it dry on one end.
Right.
Well, I wish I had noticed before I took my truck. They had a Dutton Ranch Yellowstone sticker on the side of that truck.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's just low water right now.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It still forms a bit of a swimming area.
Yeah.
If you go to the far left,
Yeah.
where the river
It's
hits
still
the
kind of
beach,
flowing there.
There's more of a pool with the fresher water there. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll go swimming there.
Yeah.
Hey, Fanny. What's up, Lillian?
Y'all are live on YouTube. So.
Oh, social media influencer.
Bye. Now the girls are going to be all embarrassed walking in front of us. Hola.
Which one of these houses is that?
I don't know.
House that you know that I'm talking about?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as I was talking about a little bit ago, there's nice cloudy weather up here on the... That must be her family.
It must be. They look
'Cause
like.
that girl riding on the back, I was going to say, it looks like a younger version of her.
Didn't she say her family was coming down?
Yep. This week, so... I think she said... Oh, she said Tuesday. That's today.
She's enjoying her family.
Which I guess they're going to be in the next level of Santa.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there is, Janice. A lot of people out. Around here, it's just a constant. Every day, every evening, people are out and about.
It's too hot indoors.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
In the middle of the road.
That's one thing I enjoy about being here in Mexico is there's people out and about all the time. And when you do come across people, they're so kind and generous here. So just
Happy
love
to
it.
greet you.
Yeah. This tree is blooming, so pretty.
Oh, I need my water. I left it at the house.
Huh. But we're gonna probably hop off of here in about 6 minutes. That will make it a full hour. Check out the chickens. They're just eating.
Digging for worms.
Yep. They're like, what are you doing? So, and this way is downtown. And we're right here on the edge of town on the inside. Yeah.
Good job showing everybody where we live.
Any questions? Yeah, you're welcome, Janice. If you guys have any questions, we have about 5 minutes left on here. No, 6 minutes left on here. So. I'm actually, let's see, can I flip this around? Yes, I can. I'm going to flip it around. There we go. Hello, now you can see me. I'm going to walk in through here. The bugs are really bad, so probably go inside.
Shower time. Yay.
Oh, yeah. So, Joan, we are. The latest video that we put on, we did talk about that. So, we are in the same place as before. Now, the thing is, when we're done with Spanish school, because this is a home through Spanish school, we're not sure if we'll still be here or if we have to find a different place to live. So be praying for us on that God will reveal to us what would be best for us. So, all right. Gonna open this all up. Now I can take my glasses off. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, you can go back and watch it. So, thank you for the continued prayers for all. Yeah, that's great. Appreciate that. And I'm still learning the live here. So I see that y'all have like a purple thing next to your name. I don't know if you guys see that. And number 1, number 3 and stuff. Vivian, rent, it just depends on where you're at as far as rent. It can be cheap, but it can also be expensive. So like the house that we're in right now, which bugs, gnats and everything, you can see this is the kitchen area, the dining room area, whatever, and then we have the bedroom and then a bathroom. That's all this is, and it was $100, but then the rent got raised
And
to
the dollar is worth a little less, and so we're up to about about $130 a month.
yeah, so $130 a month for this little place. I mean, it's cheap for the States for sure, but for here it's not.
It's pretty
So,
cheap. But
we did go and look at one place, and they wanted $500 a month, and that's expensive for here, where we are.
it was a
So,
nice place. But,
yeah,
you know, if we were making a little more money, it was probably worth $500. But
yeah,
for where it's located, it's a little high.
yeah. So that's the thing. So that's kind of, I mean, the rent, I mean, it's so depends on where you are and everything. So yeah, in this area it's a lot cheaper, but man, I have a lot of sand just from the ocean getting me wet. Oh my goodness. If you go to like Oaxaca City or Mexico City or anywhere like that, rent is so much more there. So that might be what you're thinking, is like it's expensive there. So,
Big cities are definitely bad.
but we're in a small town, and there's like it's, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's not like a rich town or anything.